Hey everyone, Scott at Galaxy Comics with another CGC unboxing video. Today I have a box that I think is Moderns and a box that I think is magazines. So something a little different. These should be cool. I mean, they're all cool, but these could be maybe a little cooler. And I have a bonus box from CBCS, so that's probably some autograph stuff. We don't send a lot to CBCS, and most of the stuff we do is usually signature verification. So, anyway, I'm going to knock these out real quick before we open. And let's see what we got. Ooh, bubble wrap on top. They don't have the cardboard thingy on top. I don't like the bubble wrap. I want cardboard. Times are tough all over. Okay, box of stuff. Box of miscellanea. Just dig into it. Okay, to start with, I don't even know who these are for. That's part of the problem with having the stuff at CGC for nigh on a year. I don't remember who gets what. I have to go back and look it all up afterwards. So anyway, here's a Captain Marvel, actually a Marvel Superheroes 12, first appearance of Captain Marvel. In very good. That's a very good book. You can tell. Very good. Captain Marvel, Marvel Superheroes featuring Captain Marvel number 13, first Carol Danvers. Not quite as good. Very good minus 3.5. First Carol Danvers. Strange Tales 158, first Living Tribunal. You got a very good find there. Not bad. That's a nice looking 5. I mean, the old Silver Age stuff, you know, it's got creases and wrinkles and problems, but that's a nice looking 5, in my opinion. I had one of these. Oh, geez, that's nice too. Well, this would have been nicer a week ago. Tales of Suspense 45, first Happy Hogan, Pepper Potts. Full page ad for Avengers 1. A 3.5. First Pepper and Happy. Amazing 101, Amazing Spider-Man 101. You know what that is. That is your first Morbius. 2.5. Is the movie any good? I don't know. I haven't seen it. It's not getting good reviews, but that doesn't mean it's a bad movie. Avengers number 8, first Kang. 3.5. So some nice lower grade keys. If I had any passing interest in any of those characters, I would not mind owning any of those books. Avengers 87, Origin Black Panther. It's always like a cool, I just thought that was a cool Black Panther cover. Very good plus. 4.5. We got a Cap 100. First issue, Black Panther appearance. Oh yeah, he's right on the cover. So we can, it was Tales of Suspense up through 99 and then Captain America. How's this copy? That's fine. That's fine. Rough. I knew this was rough sending it in, but it doesn't say it's incomplete, but golly. Okay, so we got a Cap 117, first Falcon. A 0.5. It's got to be incomplete. But it doesn't say. I'm going to check the grader's notes on that. Because, I mean, it's even the spine's blown out and whatever, but I mean, it's got to be. Maybe the centerfold's missing. It doesn't say, though. Even with the staples being rusted and the spine being blown out, I mean, it's a good, right? Like, I mean, I got one that the spine is completely blown out and it's covered in tape, and I got a 1.8. So, I'll have to look into that. I was I'm not expecting a 0.5. FF65, first Ronin the Accuser. Not quite very fine, but a 7.5. All kinds of neat bronzy stuff here, bronze and silvery stuff. Fantastic Four 667, Origin first appearance of him, Adam Warlock. The book also fine. That's fine. We got a Hulk 180, first true appearance of Wolverine. Obviously Hulk 180 is the first appearance of Wolverine. He's on the last page, whatever. Is it a cameo? Sure. Is it not an appearance? Obviously it is. 9.2. It might be nicer than the Shulky one. Is the Shulky one a 9? I don't know. That's a nice book. Nice near mint minus. Hulk 180. Book is worth a couple grand. That's not a bad book at all. First Wolverine. Batman 232. First Ra's al Ghul. 3.5. Astonishing Tales 25. First Deathlock. Not Deathstroke. First Deathlock. Another 6. There's some good mid-grade stuff here. Brave and the Bold 54. First Teen Titans. 4.0. Very good. Is that book any good? It's very good. Oh, got a Captain Marvel #1. Continued from Marvel Superheroes 13. 5.5. Nice. Got an Iron Man Submariner #1. 9.0. Predates both Iron Man #1 and Submariner #1. That's a 9er. We got a Marvel Premiere #1. First appearance of him as Adam Warlock. First appearance of the Soul Gem. And whatnot. 7. Everybody's going crazy on those books because Adam Warlock in the Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe, or he's a coming into the MCU. Here is a Marvel Superheroes #12. Or his first appearance. We just did this one. It's a 5.5, although this is a different one. 5.5. And a Marvel Spotlight #2. First Werewolf by Night. 5.5. And lastly, out of this box, a Teen Titans #1. Nice, man. 1966. That's a nice looking book. And that's a 6.5 for a Teen Titans #1. Yeah, cool. All right, so that was a cool box of a lot of silver keys and whatnot. I like it. That was a good box. All right, moving on. This was a bigger box. It's really heavy. It's got to be magazines, right? We haven't gotten magazines in a long time. Oh, nicely folded invoice packing slip. Not magazines. Just a magazine box. Oh, they tricked me. He said, guess what, sucker? Bunch of comics. Weird. Okay, well, it's a bunch of comics. It's a bunch of expensive comics. Don't get me wrong. But, all right, let me see if I can pull a couple of these out of here. Oh, come on. How did this guy get this? And I didn't get this and whatever. I think these are for Dave. Knights of the Old Republic 9. First Revan. 9.6. Not 9.8. But if you recall, I've sent in like 4 copies of this now, and they all came back 9.4s. So I have a stack of 9.4s on that book. And Dave gets a 9, or whoever, gets a 9.6. Sweet Tooth #1. 9.8. Nice. Thor #1. First Jane Foster Thor. 9.8. Nice. Yeah, these are my buddy Dave's. He's the guy that actually got me into CGCing stuff like 100 years ago. He was the first one to submit stuff through the store. I said, hey, let's get an account, or more specifically, hey, why don't you get an account so I can submit stuff? And he was the first one that got me into that. He's done pretty well. Another Thor, 9.8. Thor, 9.6. Still, 2 out of 3. We got a Vader 3, First Afra, 9.8. We got a Jedi vs. Sith, First Darth Bane. Cool. 9.6. Nice. We got a Canon Last Padawan, #1. 9.8. I got a Canon Last Padawan variant. 9.8. He did pretty well. If you go back several videos, there was a pre-screen. There was like a 9.8 pre-screen that I think he got hammered on. He had a bunch of rejects out of it. He did a lot better this time around. Hulk 449, First Thunderbolts, 9.2. Yeah, this is all for the same guy. High Republic #1, first appearance of everybody, 9.8. Nice. Jeez, man, you got some of these old Dark Horse. God. Ugh. Suck. Star Wars Republic 51. Whatever's special about this, it's so special they don't have it up there yet. 9.8. Star Wars Tales 23. First comic book appearance of Darth Revan and Darth Malak in a cameo. 9.8. And these, I've sent these in. I sent in my copies of these. Well, no, I sent in store copies, my personal copies I haven't done. And I got 9.6s. God dang. Star Wars Clone Wars, first Ahsoka Tano. 9.8. What that guy. Why I oughta. Star Wars Clone Wars, Dark Horse 100. 9.8. He is going to be one happy mofro. Yeah, he's a happy guy now. Yeah, I think I got mine. I want to say it was a 9.6, and I still have it out for like thousands of dollars. I don't even know how much that book is now. He bought that from me because I got these in the store when they came out, so I know full well he paid $15 for this book. Okay, $15, and then he paid to have it pressed, which was 15 bucks, and he paid to have it graded, which was like 25 bucks. So he's got like way a lot of money into it, like probably pushing $50 into that book. That's good. That's good for him. Black Panther #2 for Shuri. 9.6. Haha, that's only a 9.6. That makes up for that 9.8. This book was tough. I've sent in a couple of these for people. I don't think I've seen a 9.8 yet. Canto 1, first print, 9.8. Canto 1, first print, 9.6. Captain America 25 with the Deadpool variant. Sam Wilson becomes new Captain America, yada yada. 9.8. Nice. And a Hulk 449 for Thunderbolts. 9.8. Nice. Killing it today. Not me. Somebody else is killing it. I am just along for the ride. Now these last few I think are mine to round out. I was rounding out this invoice because he only sent in 19 books or 20 books or whatever, so I'd bump it up to 25. Kind of surprised with this one. Not saying I'm sad about the grade. I'm saying I'm surprised based on other books I've gotten back. Here's Usagi Yojimbo #1. First Usagi in his own title. The Fantagraphics. 9.6. Now, I'm not saying it's not a 9.6. But I'm saying I've seen books that presented better that I thought should have been 9.6s that weren't. It's just got a little fuzzy corner. I mean, that's the little ding there and a little fuzzy corner, but that's why it's not a 9.8, right? We got Edge of the Spider-Verse 5th printing because I had a stack of 1st through 4th printings I did a couple years ago. Guess so. Rare 5th printing. 9.8. That book is kind of hot. And thought there was 3 of those. So we got Darth Vader #1, first black Wookiee stand there. A couple of 9.8s on that, can't go wrong. And a Star Wars 42. Got that Boba Fett. They maybe don't call this the first Boba Fett because like I think the Empire Strikes Back Treasury Edition came out before this, so technically, but I think it's the first comic book Boba Fett. Anyway, a 6.5. Always good to have those laying around. You got Book of Boba Fett, you got Mandalorian, all that stuff is kind of good right now. All right, cool. All right, this last one, big grunt. Like I said, this is a CBCS. I don't remember the last time I sent stuff into there. That is probably some signed stuff, because that's all we do. I don't send stuff in there just for general grading, but all right. Oh yeah, they do the giant wads of paper and bubble wrap and stuff. Not nearly as nice of a presentation or packaging as CGC. Not that I've ever gotten anything damaged from CBCS, but I'm not going to lie, packaging's kind of a pain in my ass. Now this is all bubble wrapped and packing taped, and I can see the book right there, which I don't want to really scrape up with the old box cutter, you know. I'm like a little kid on Christmas. You bugger. Okay. All right. I think I got it. I got it. All right. I don't got it. I'm getting it. Okay. Woo. Woo-wee. Pull this. Pull that. So here we have a little bit nicer bags. If I didn't rebag everything, a little bit nicer bags. So this is an X-Men Blue. I'm going to take these out because that's kind of wrinkly. X-Men Blue J. Scott Campbell exclusive, signed by J. Scott Campbell. 9.8. Sharp. That's a cool book. Here is a Wonder Woman number 10, signed by George Perez. 7, which is fine because they're not really concerned about the grades on these. One is for his personal collection. Oh, it's got a little checky mark. What does that mean? I think that means it's a 7, but it looks better than a 7, but we're only going to give it a 7. But it looks better than a 7. It's a nice 7. Maybe it's a 7 plus, but not a 7.5. Here's a Wonder Woman number 1 signed by Perez with a little checky mark. I guess that's good. West Coast Avengers 45 signed by Byrne. The White Vision thing. 9.4. Near mint. We got a Thanos Quest number 2. Maybe, those are really super shiny. Thanos Quest 2 signed by Starlin and Ron Lim. Just so much glare. I wanted to kind of show you the autographs, but yeah, maybe you can zoom in. Sensational. So these are probably, a lot of these are for Tony because he really likes the John Byrne guy. Sensational She-Hulk 8. 8.5. Signed by John Byrne. We got a Hellboy Wake the Devil number 1. That's kind of nice. 9.6. Somewhere up there. Signed by Mignola. That's cool. Maybe they're not all Tonys. I don't know. Maybe they're. Here's a, oh, Hellboy Wolves. Okay, it is different. Mignola art. Sometimes it looks a little similar. Wolves of St. August. No number, so it's probably a one-shot. 8.5. Signed by Mignola. So that's cool. And Hellboy Seeds of Destruction number 1. 9.4. Ooh. Kind of a crappy signature. I'm going to say the first one was nicest. This one was a little worse. This one is smaller and also very smudged. But still signed. Signed by Mignola. 9.4. Just the signature kind of sucks. And a Fantastic Four 259 signed by Byrne. Up in here. And these are probably from Tony. So at some point in the distant past, years ago, I picked up a collection from somebody, and there was a ton of signed books. And I remember there being a bunch of signed stuff. But at the time, back in the 90s or early 2000s, nobody really cared that much, especially John Byrne. He was doing conventions like everywhere. John Byrne signature, not tough. So this stuff just got filed. I mean, there's a bunch of John Byrne signatures, and I mean, there's other people too. But Tony likes John Byrne, so anytime we're just going through mostly Fantastic Four, but some She-Hulk, some Alpha Flight maybe, we're going through books and go, oh, here's one signed by John Byrne. I just give it to him, and then he gives it back to me and sends it to CBCS to get graded because he takes that stuff. So anyway, that's it for now. I think the video was long enough. There's some, like I said, there was some cool bronze and silver, and Dave hitting it out of the park with the 9/8s over there on that modern variants and stuff. Jeez, they're in the Star Wars first appearances. and some cool autograph stuff. So anyway, that's it for now. We'll see you next time, and as always, thanks for watching.